Hi all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today I've got the Millennium Falcon, the next two issues, 47 and 48. Excellent, there she is over there at the moment, taking a rest. Right, 47. We have some more plant-on details to fit. Yeah, and we've got a lot more parts to fit on that low hull. Ooh, a lot more plated. They're the parts for 48. There's a support piece there as well. So we're going to be starting on the upper hull plating, or upper hull frame I should say, I think 50. So I think that's probably why they've sent that. Anyway, let's have a look at Stage 47 magazine. Okay, here we have the magazine for Stage 47. First page we have Naboo J-Type 327 Nubian. That'll be an excellent read. I haven't read this one yet. An article on hyperspace. That'll be cool. And your next parts. We have rear housing detail, port rear landing leg cover, starboard rear landing leg cover, rear housing detail, plant on detail is number 5, plant on details 12 on sprue, steel pins, magnets, plant on details another 12 on sprue. Okay, but for this we want parts for the lower housing, so we're going to pop all these into place. There we go. So yeah, a lot of steps to do. I think we there we go, we use the magnets, yeah, and those steel pins, and we get a lot of the detail in place. Yeah, and that's how it should look. There are the parts. Let's get on with the build. Okay, look, we need all these hull placing pieces, and we'll need some of these out of this bag as well. First of all, we need this piece, which is BP28, and this piece, which is the concussion missile mount, and it fits over them 4 points, mounting points just there. Now we probably will have to glue this. There we go, it goes, should go like that. Yeah, definitely need gluing, so we'll get a bit of super glue on this. We'll get this into place, and then we can get on with the rest of the hull plating. Pushed into place again. There we go. That's cool. Give that a sec to dry off. Okay, now we need to fit this here. Basically there's 10 screws we need to keep this in place with. There we go, that clips onto there like so. We'll flip this over and get the 10 silver screws in place. Okay, we have 10 screws, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and they're all through. I had to basically use a bit of brute force with 1 or 2 of these screw mounting points. There we go, that's all 10 screws in place. Excellent stuff. There we go, that's how it looks. Actually looks brilliant. And we have a cover for that. I think we'll pop that on later. Next we need BP27. That will fit just here. There we go. Excellent. Screw that from underneath. Oh, you didn't see that, sorry. There we go. There's BP27 in place. Right, we have 7 screws for the BP27. There we go. 7 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's how BP27 looks. Brilliant. Okay, now we need BP29, which is this piece. It's just the same as BP27, just the opposite. So that will go there. It does. Sometimes I've been thumping these into place because they're so awkward. Okay, we have 7 more screws. We'll start with this one. There we go, that's all 7 screws. And there we have that panel. Brilliant. Now we want BP31. Okay, BP31 fits here. Again, 7 screws. Pop that into place. Just there. There we go. Some go in easy, some don't. Some just need a little bit more pressure. There we go. Excellent. I think BP30 will go here. Yeah, that'll be the next step. So we can always get that in place as well as. Excellent. I'll flip this over and get the 14 screws in place. BP31, BP30. There we go. BP30 and 31. Looking perfect. 14 screws altogether, 7 for each panel. Okay, now we need the bridging detail, which is part 4 from stage 47. That pops just there, like so. Right, I need to pop some glue on to those lugs. There we go, that's now in place and glued. There we go. Now we need this piece, which is part 5. That will fit just there. Again, need to glue that. Yeah, fits there nicely as well. Okay, that's now in place. Looks cool. Right, now I need to put some pins into them 4 holes there and to them 4 holes there. These parts came with this issue. Okay, I've got 6 pins in. Pop a little bit of glue onto each of these pins and then just pop it home. Brush the glue onto it. And this is the only one that's been awkward. And it would be because I'll turn the camera back on. I don't know. Get in there. There we go. Right, we need to put the magnets into these 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on each. There we go. That's them 4 in place. Pop that to the side. Let that glue set. Just basically put a bit of glue into each of these recesses. There we go. And pop the magnets into place. There we go. They seem to be attracted to the glue, which is good. Oops, that's 2. Let's get that one in there. There we go. That's the 8 magnets. Pop them to one side for now. Okay, now we need these pieces that we completed previously. There we go. That one will go onto there. This one will go here. This is the machinery that we've fitted already, and this one will go with all those plant on details. That one will go just there like that. That looks very cool. Excellent stuff. There we go. Not just pop the glue on the lugs, I popped it on the edges as well, because obviously the lugs go straight through and there can be a loose connection as well. But if you put it on the edges, it will fit into place better. There we go. There we go. They're all now in place, nicely glued and flush. All there is left to do is put these plant on details just here. That one will go there, and that one will go there, like so. Now we get them glued in place. Okay, we'll just brush a bit of glue onto here and there. That should suffice. There we go. Nice and bonny. Okay, now we got those pieces on. We got this piece earlier. That will go here, just here, and it will fit into them lugs. There's 6 lugs, and again, it's just a matter of pressing it in place and gluing it. There we go. That's how that looks. Excellent. And there we go. That's that piece in place. Excellent. Okay, all I need to do is pop the covers on there and there. That is now complete. Excellent. And there we go. There's an overhead shot. Looking pretty cool. Excellent. So that's stage 47 completed. Okay, now we have stage 48. We have Tie/D Defender. There we go, in the magazine. He must be a bad guy, the Defender pilots. Aribesh. Looking cool. Your next parts. We have component checklist, hull plating TP4 and TP5, assembly jig 1 section, 2 hull connector, 4 hull connector, hull frame TF7 and TF8. There we go. Assembling the ventral turret. The turret that forms the last major section of plating was supplied with issue 46. It comes in 3 main pieces, to which you will add plant on details in stage 49. You will not be fitting the quad laser cannon or the optional glazing yet. There we go. So yeah, put the window in, blah blah blah, and There we go. We fit the bolts on the inside so you can invert the model as shown, ready for detailing. There we go. So we can screw it down. Excellent. And that is it. That is all we're doing 48. Oh, there's a colour guide as well, which is cute. Using Tamiya. Yeah, Tamiya acrylic lacquer spray insignia white. I need to pick these paints up. Excellent. There are the parts for stage 48. Let's get on with the build. Okay, even though we're on stage 48, we need the parts from stage 46. Here we go. Here we have the parts. The window frame, basically there's a little tab just there that will fit into that gap there. That will glue there like so, and this little piece will go here. Yeah, there's 3 tabs, and that will glue there, and we can fix that then to the hull. Excellent. I'll get these glued. There we go. I have glued them. This glue I got from B&M, 5 gram super glue, Turner and Grey, 49p. Excellent. There we go. Excellent. We can pop this onto the hull now. Okay, we can pop this here, just slip it down there like that, just wiggle it around until we can get the lugs in place. There we go. That's set itself down nicely. Excellent. Right, we need to flip this over. It does recommend putting the bolts, transferring them onto this side. Right, we just need 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see I've transferred the bolts, so that is nice and steady now. Excellent. I'll get the screws in place. There we go, that's all the 6 screws. Right, we'll first these bolts now. Okay, there we go. There's the ventral turret in place. Excellent. So that is stage 48 completed. Okay, there we go. There's that lower hull placing looking great. The ventral turret. Yeah, I think it's fantastic that. Yeah, all that detail, brilliant. I don't think I've forgotten anything anyway. I've got lots of parts left, lots of detail parts, plant-on parts here and there. Yeah, it's looking fantastic. I know it's going to be a bit of a monster. Well, that's as big as it's probably going to get actually. Yeah, looks cool. I do like it. Do love this build. I can't wait to get it painted as well. I'll have to pop out and get the paints, and yeah, once we've finished with the lower part I can actually paint it up, I suppose, but we'll wait and see anyway. I'll have a look at the guides, I'll have a look at the replica and the copy, see what I can do with it, and yeah, but it's looking pretty cool. I do like it very, very much. Anyway, there we go. That is it. I hope you did enjoy that. If you did, join me for the next 2. I've got 49 and 50 to do yet. But anyway, thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.